Imagine you're 6 months deep into dating a woman you once thought was everything. She's smart, stunning, and the connection felt electric at first. But now, things feel off. You're second-guessing everything you say. She's distant, and your confidence is quietly crumbling. You're starting to feel like you're the problem. You're checking your phone constantly, wondering if you texted too much or not enough. Every conversation feels like a tightrope walk, one misstep away from disaster. You sense she's testing you, but you don't know the rules. You think being more supportive will help, but somehow it makes things worse. The harder you try, the colder she becomes. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You're playing a game no one taught you how to win. From day one, you've been stuck in a psychological battle you didn't even know existed. And the behaviors you thought would make her love you more, they're doing the opposite. They're slowly draining her desire. Being emotionally open, always available, and constantly reassuring her might seem noble. But in her mind, it kills mystery, tension, and excitement. What she says she wants and what emotionally attracts her are two very different things. You're not losing her because you're a bad guy. You're losing her because you're playing the wrong role, and I'm going to show you how to flip the script. This isn't about manipulation or being cold-hearted. It's about understanding attraction at a biological level and reclaiming your power. You'll learn how to inspire respect, desire, and genuine feminine energy without chasing it. But I warn you, these strategies go against everything mainstream culture teaches men. You've been lied to, but now it's time to wake up. Most relationships fall apart not because of cheating or abuse, but because of role reversals. In the beginning, you're confident, purpose-driven, and slightly detached. She's into you, you're into her, but you're not obsessed. She chases your attention and craves your validation. That's what keeps her drawn to you. Then things shift. You get comfortable. You start prioritizing her over your passions. You begin texting her more, wanting to see her more, bending your plans to accommodate her. You slowly become the emotional one. At the same time, she begins stepping into the dominant role. She sets the tone. She controls the schedule. She stops being affectionate and becomes more critical. And now, you're the one chasing. You've unknowingly stepped into the feminine role, and it kills the polarity. She didn't consciously choose to become colder, but her biology pushed her there. Attraction isn't a choice. It's a chemical response to masculine energy. And once you lose that, her interest crashes. But you can stop this spiral. Step 1. Always communicate that you've dated high-value women before her. This isn't arrogance. It's called pre-selection. Women are biologically wired to be attracted to men other women want. It signals status, value, and sexual competence. If she thinks she's your only shot, her desire drops. But if she senses you've had options, her competitive instincts kick in. She starts working to win you. You instantly become more attractive without saying a word. That's why your vocal tone, body language, and demeanor matter more than what you say. You're broadcasting value every second. Speak like you've been here before. Don't get overly excited, nervous, or eager when you're around her. Most guys overtalk and overcompensate when they meet an attractive woman, but calm, slow, concise speech screams confidence. It says, "This isn't new to me." The same goes for physical behavior. Don't be overly touchy or desperate for connection. Men who've had quality women before don't smother. They're relaxed, cool, and selective about intimacy. That restraint makes every touch more powerful. Your availability also tells her everything. If you cancel your life for her, she'll lose interest fast. High-value men don't rearrange their lives for a date. They fit her into their already fulfilling world. Be unpredictable. Let her wonder if you'll say yes or no. Instead of jumping at every opportunity, sometimes say, "Let me get back to you." This mystery keeps her emotionally engaged. She'll replay your words and overanalyze your text. That emotional friction fuels desire. Predictability kills it. Now here's the second rule that will flip your dating life. Never date just one woman in the early stages. It sounds harsh, but here's the truth. Exclusivity too soon is a trap. 1 is too close to none. 2 is better. But 3, that's balance. You're not a player for dating multiple women. You're a man of options. Women instinctively chase men that other women desire. If she knows she's the only one, she stops trying. But if she senses she's one of a few, she levels up. Competition fuels attraction. When she feels she's competing for you, she's more affectionate, attentive, and responsive. She texts first, she initiates plans, and you become the prize. This isn't about lying, it's about not committing too early. Let exclusivity be something she earns. When she invests energy into you, she becomes emotionally hooked. She won't let go because she put in the work. Want to blow her mind? Stop caring. Truly stop giving a damn about her attention, approval, or actions. When you detach emotionally, you become magnetic. That's the paradox. The less you care, the more she chases. Care too much and she runs. Detach and she leans in. If she wants to flirt with other guys, let her. If she vanishes for days, don't follow up. The more indifferent you become, the more control you gain. Most men react when they feel disrespected. They argue, set boundaries, or demand clarity. But all that signals weakness. It shows you care too much. And once she knows she can affect your emotions, you've lost. The power move is silence, indifference. You don't flinch, you don't explain, you don't chase. This tells her you're not emotionally accessible. And now, she starts to question everything. Why doesn't he care? What's he thinking? That uncertainty makes her crave your attention again. Here's another game changer. Women don't want finished products. They want a man with potential they can influence. If you're too perfect, there's nothing for her to fix or nurture, and that makes you boring. Leave room for her to contribute. Let her feel like she's helping you grow. Let her give advice, improve your habits, or support your vision. This creates investment justification. She tells herself you're special because she's emotionally invested. That bond is deep. When she adds value to your life, she sees you as more than a fling. She sees herself as essential to your growth. That's how deep emotional attraction forms, not through your perfection, but through her participation in your rise. Give her that chance. Women also withhold their nurturing side until they feel you're worth it. Don't expect affection, cooking, or caretaking right away. That's not how it works. She's testing you. She wants to see how you respond when she offers nothing. Most men overcompensate at this point. They shower her with attention to win her softness, but that backfires. The more you give without receiving, the more she pulls away. She sees you as low value. The key is to mirror her energy. Stay emotionally balanced. If she's cold, you stay neutral. If she's warm, you reciprocate. Never chase her femininity. Let it flow toward you. Once she feels like she might lose your attention, everything changes. Her nurturing instincts kick in. She wants to please you. She begins doing small things to make you happy, and that's when her true femininity emerges. Remember, female emotion does not align with male logic. What makes sense to you often creates the opposite feeling in her. Stability might seem attractive, but too much of it is boring. Predictability dulls excitement. Uncertainty keeps her hooked. Instead of being perfectly reliable, be strategically unpredictable. Sometimes text back fast, other times don't respond for hours. Make her feel your presence, but also your absence. That tension keeps desire alive. You're not trying to make logical sense, you're creating emotional responses. That's the game. That's the edge. Understand it, and you'll never chase again. The most magnetic trait you can develop is emotional detachment. It doesn't mean you're cold, it means you're grounded. You're so rooted in your mission and vision that no woman can shake you. You don't get swayed by mood swings or silence. You lead yourself first. When she's rude, cold, or distant, you don't react. You don't match chaos with chaos. You stay calm, still, and steady. That masculine composure forces her to calibrate. You become the mirror that reflects her behavior back at her. This inner calm creates a psychological shift. She realizes you can't be manipulated. She starts respecting you more. She craves your approval again, and she becomes feminine in your presence. Most men crumble when they fall in love. They start abandoning their routines, their mission, their identity. They place her at the center of their universe. And that's when attraction dies. The goal is to love her without needing her, appreciate her, but don't pedestalize her. When you're the sun and she orbits you, she stays loyal. But when you orbit her, she disappears. Stay centered. Let her work for your attention. Let her prove she deserves exclusivity. When she invests in you, she gets attached. When she chases, she values. Make her chase. Emotional independence is your greatest asset. It protects you from manipulation. It keeps your standards high. It makes you rare. And in dating, rare is irresistible. Want the long-term win? Keep your edge even in relationships. Don't let comfort dull your intensity. Keep your purpose sharp. Let her feel she's with a man on a mission. Even in love, be slightly out of reach. That's how you stay desirable. That's how you keep her guessing. That's how you maintain mystery. Stay grounded in yourself. Now apply this. Audit where you're over-investing. Where are you being too available? Where are you abandoning your power? It's time to reclaim it. Don't just nod at this information. Live it. Be the man who doesn't need her, but chooses her. That's power. That's attraction. That's the frame that changes everything. You now hold the blueprint. Use it with integrity. Don't play games. Just understand the rules. Become the man women respect, desire, and chase. That's your new standard. There's a reason most men never reach this level of understanding. They're too emotionally reactive, too validation-seeking, too afraid of being alone. But the men who rise, the ones who become magnetic, are those who are fully self-contained. They don't need anyone to complete them. They choose who joins their world. That's the frame you must adopt. You are the prize. Not because you shout it, but because your life reflects it. You don't beg, you don't chase, and you don't need reassurance. You walk with quiet power and let others decide if they're worthy of your time. That energy alone separates you from 99% of men. Understand this. Women feel your energy before you say a word. If you walk into a room uncertain, anxious, and eager to please, she'll pick up on it instantly. But if you carry yourself like a man who knows his worth, she'll feel that too. That presence can't be faked. It's built through discipline, solitude, and self-respect. Build a life that doesn't revolve around getting women, and women will revolve around getting you. When you're so focused on building something great, you become harder to access. That inaccessibility makes you desirable. It's not about being arrogant. It's about being occupied. Let her work for access to your time. Every time you prioritize yourself, she notices. When you skip a date to finish a project, you show her you're driven. When you stay on your schedule instead of hers, you show her you're a leader. That masculine structure builds attraction faster than any gift or compliment. Leadership turns her on far more than neediness ever will. Now here's something that breaks the internet. The more she invests, the more she falls. Her feelings deepen when she puts in the effort, not when you overextend. That's why men who constantly try to prove their love lose. They remove her ability to feel desire. Let her climb the mountain. Let her wonder if she's doing enough. Let her question if she's truly captured your heart. That internal questioning keeps her emotionally invested. You don't need to manufacture drama. You just need to hold the line. The line is your standard, and you never lower it for anyone. She'll test you. All women do. It's not evil. It's nature. She needs to see if you're who you say you are. If you crumble, she loses faith in your masculinity. But if you hold your ground without explaining yourself, she'll soften. She may challenge you one day and be nurturing the next. Ride those emotional waves without reacting. Your stillness becomes the anchor in her storm. That's where respect is born. Masculinity isn't about dominance. It's about emotional discipline. Anyone can raise their voice or puff their chest. But real men stay calm when things get messy. That's the superpower. And women respect the hell out of it. Don't just think differently, move differently. When other men compete for her with gifts, you show up with purpose. When they pour out their hearts, you speak with simplicity. When they seek approval, you remain indifferent. And she'll choose you every time. Why? Because you're not trying to win her. You're letting her earn you. That flips the dynamic. That's how you rise above the noise. That's how you become unforgettable. That's how you make her obsessed. When she feels like you're a man who could walk away at any moment, she never gets comfortable. And comfort kills desire. You want appreciation, not entitlement. So make her feel just enough uncertainty to stay locked in. That's the art of tension. Now let's talk about texting. Never over-communicate. Don't send essays. Don't double text. Let her come to you. Your phone shouldn't be an emotional lifeline. It's a tool, not a crutch. She doesn't need constant access to your attention. Space breeds desire. Silence makes her think. And when she thinks about you, she fantasizes. She replays moments. She checks your profile. She wonders if you've moved on. That psychological loop pulls her in deeper than any sweet message ever could. Be unpredictable in small ways. Cancel plans occasionally. Respond late once in a while. Disappear for a day and come back like nothing happened. That chaos is intoxicating. She's not attracted to men she fully understands. She's drawn to men who keep her guessing. That's not manipulation. That's polarity. Predictability is for friendships. Polarity is for passion. Which one are you trying to build? Understand this. Your attention is currency. Don't give it away freely. Make her earn it with good behavior, consistent effort, and positive energy. When you reward the right traits, they multiply. But when you reward bad behavior, you teach her to disrespect you. Start observing. When she's kind, match it. When she's cold, match that too. When she disappears, pull back even harder. She'll notice the pattern, and then she'll adjust. Your goal isn't to change her, it's to control yourself. The man who controls his energy controls the outcome. That's how you lead without ever saying you're a leader. That's how you win without ever forcing a win. That's how you build obsession. Give her less, and watch how much more she gives you. That's the secret most men never learn. Because giving less doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing the right things at the right time. Precision over effort. Keep mystery alive. Don't tell her everything. Don't spill your entire past or every emotion you feel. Let her peel the layers. The slower she discovers you, the deeper she falls. Every woman wants to feel like she earned something rare. Make her work for your heart. Don't hand it to her on day one. Let her earn your softness over time. That's how you become the man she never forgets. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be rare. A man who knows who he is, where he's going, and refuses to beg. That's all it takes. Because in a world full of noise, grounded silence speaks the loudest. And if she walks away, let her. The one who walks was never yours. She was just a test of your self-control. And now that you passed, someone better is watching. Because the man who walks away with grace, he always walks into something greater. Stay composed, stay in your frame, and let the world adjust to you, not the other way around.